You may not realize how important timeframes are in technical analysis, especially when you're trading with smart money concepts. Today I want to explain you which timeframes to use when you're a swing trader, a day trader, and also a scalper. And also I want to show you what's my personal preference. Besides that, I want to explain you why I use multiple timeframes, how I mix them, and why they work so good when we put them together and we don't just do technical analysis on one simple timeframe, right? Hi guys, my name is Andrea, and in case that you don't know me, I've been a trader for the last 4 years now, and on this channel I like to share free tips. I'm doing some forex talks with other traders. Basically, this channel was created in order to help other traders. So if you're into this kind of stuff, I would kindly ask you to leave a like and a subscribe, and also to leave me a comment saying what would you like to see next on this channel. Okay, so the first question that comes into mind when talking about timeframes is, why do we need to use multiple timeframes? And my answer is pretty simple. You need to use multiple timeframes because even though you're in front of the charts, and even though on your chart you see a bullish trend, you should watch a little bit the higher time frame narrative, because for example, you may be bullish on your time frame, but if you go straight directly to the higher time frames, you will see that the market is actually bearish and your bias was wrong. So usually for me, I will start with what I do as a day trader. I start to analyze the market starting from daily. For example, on Euro USD, the market is pretty bullish, right? So starting to higher time frames to lower time frames, this is what I see for now as a day trader. I see the fact that the market is bullish on daily. Also, if we go on 4 hours, I observe a huge range right here, but that doesn't matter at this point. The point is the fact that both on daily and also, as I can see right now, on 4 hours, we made the 4 hours break of structure to the upside, we see that again the trend is pretty bullish. If you want to be more exact and if you want to see things more clearly, for example, you can go to 1 hour 2 and see what happened there. So on 1 hour, again, as I can see from here, the market is still bullish. So multiple time frames indicate us the fact that on the higher time frame narrative, we are facing a bullish trend. If we go on 15 minutes right now, we will know in fact that no matter what we are searching for, if we are going to search for sales, it's going to be counter trend trades, and if we are going to search for buys, they will be pro trend trades. So basically, even if on 15 minutes we saw this structure, and for example, let's say that we had this change of character to the downside, probably a POI somewhere around here that was mitigated, and then the market just came into the Asian midline over here in the London session, right? And we had the first reaction, and somewhere around here you go on 1 minute and you go for a sell. You know right now that you took this trade on counter trend and not on pro trend like you expected. Even if on 15 minutes, let's say that you saw a bearish trend, you know in fact for sure that right now this movement is considered a pullback for the higher time frames, for the 4 hours and also for the daily. So let's have a look on 4 hours. As you can see, this is a pullback that stopped around here. We had this demand area over here. This movement that we saw on 15 minutes as a pro trend bearish movement, it's in fact a counter trend bearish movement for the continuation of the bullish one on 4 hours. Of course that this sell, for example, can continue in the future. For example, right now it's stopped inside this imbalance area. We can have a reaction from here and we can see the continuation, because sometimes the market goes deeper into this area in order to catch a better price for more buys in the future. By the way guys, if you don't know what broker to use, I changed mine 1 month ago, and all I can say is that I'm more than satisfied with their services. The minimum deposit is of $25, 1 to 500 leverage, and also they have a contest running at the moment. So if you're interested, if you want a good broker that has good spreads and good commissions, you can go for that. I left the link in bio, and also if you're a complete beginner, you can just start a demo account on there and just practice what I teach here. Also, if you have more questions, you can ask me on Instagram. I will answer when I get to see the messages. And okay, let's continue with the theory. So as a recap, what I consider that I need to watch as a day trader is the daily time frame, the 4 hour time frame, sometimes 1 hour and 30 minutes, depends on how accurate I want to be. But basically daily, 4 hours, 15 minutes, and then I will take my positions on 5 minutes or 1 minute, depending on the pair. It's basically that simple. The only hard part right here is for you to understand how to connect the higher time frame narrative. But once you get there and once you realize how easy it is to just connect time frames and So just realize that the market is overlapping, moving in waves. And when you go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, you're actually seeing more movements inside bigger movements that don't have as much clarity as the lower ones. But once you stick them all together, everything will start to have sense, especially when you're using smart money concepts. If you know how to read the market structure, if you know how to read the higher time frame narrative, everything else is going to be pretty simple. Okay, but let's say that you're actually a swing trader and you're not a day trader as I am, because you prefer to have more free time, for example, and you want to take positions for a longer period of time and just wait and wait and wait. You can start the analysis on 3 months, then on monthly, then on weekly. The last one that I consider is daily, as higher time frames, and you can take positions on 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever. So this is basically what changed. Also, if you're a scalper, first of all, you need the premium version of TradingView, of course, because you need to see the seconds. I used to take my entries on seconds too, but right now I like to be more chill, for example, to take my entries with 5-minute POIs and just to wait and to have larger stop loss size. So as a scalper, you take into consideration the 30-minute time frame, the 15-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame, and after that the 1 minute and the 5-second time frame. This is what I consider. And in case that you thought that I don't use all the time frames and the higher time frame narrative, this is exactly what I do almost every day. And this is what I share on my Daily Outlooks Premium channel. This channel was made especially for the ones who need a deeper understanding of smart money concepts, and also the traders that need someone else to read the charts for them. First of all, in this way it takes you less time to read the market. Second of all, you have somebody else to do it for you. Me and the other trader that is in this group, we are both on charts almost every day. So for us, it's great to share the technical analysis that we do every day. And as you can see, as an example, on 19 December, I shared the analysis for EU. So basically we share it every day for Euro USD, GBP USD, and also gold. So as you can see, I started from daily, I continued with 4 hours and also with 15 minutes. So basically this is the higher time frame narrative that I take into consideration. Of course, I note some other things on charts too. The people that are in this group already understand them because I sent some PDFs too with theory. But that's exactly the idea. In order to take a good trade on a lower time frame, you need to have in mind all that happens on higher time frames, right? By the way, guys, if you want to join us in this group, I will leave the link in the description box. The idea is that when you enter a trade, you will actually be profitable only when you will know when to actually exit that trade. And if you don't know what's happening on higher time frames, most probably you will be confused and you won't know when to close that trade. Okay guys, so even though this video was short, I hope that you got something from it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video if it helped you even a bit. And if you have any kind of questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to also join our Discord community, and see you next time in another video.